the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. Here in the early part of the season, Kenny, we've already seen a few teams outperform expectations. What can they do to keep rolling?
Just keep playing to your strengths, and you never let up. You can't change what you're doing now. It's working.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And to add on to what my good friend Kenny is saying,
Am I not your friend?
But you didn't say anything.
Yes,
Kenny
I did.
said something. All right. Anyway, can't get overconfident like you're doing right now. Even though you're winning, you keep looking for things that you can do better.
Man.
And you are my good friend, Ernie. I love you.
Thanks, Shaq. Now, let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
Let's meet your Chicago Bulls. Starting at center, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 42, Robin Lopez. At point guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 32, Chris Dunn. At the power forward position, standing 6 foot 11, number 5, Arnie Portis. Starting at the other guard, standing 6 foot 5, number 8, Zach Levine. The other forward, standing 6 foot 8, number 2, Jabari Parker. Your home team head coach is Fred Hoiberg. A starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Tonight, the United Center in Chicago is the setting for another installment in the Central Division rivalry between the Chicago Bulls and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The story here, Kevin Love injured and unable to play.
Yeah, and Kevin, you could tell when he went down in that last game, it just didn't look good. And now that news just kind of confirms our worst fears. He's going to have to watch from the sideline, and really the timetable's still in doubt.
Yeah, Greg, the only thing we do know is that it's going to be a long time. He's got a lot of work to do to come back from this.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Sexton is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. And the 3 ball is good. 2 conference rivals C-Web squaring off tonight. A little extra. You can feel it riding on this one.
Oh, yeah. And you know how the conference rival games go. These games can mean a lot at the end of the season when you're talking about playoff seeding, tiebreakers, all that good stuff. And there's never been anything wrong, in my opinion, with a little mutual dislike. I mean, there are no friends when you step between these lines.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Look at that focus from Korver inside. He has a nice soft touch when he's in close next to the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
One shot, gentlemen.
The free throw drops for Korver.
You know Carver is known for his lights-out shooting ability. He's a long-range bomber who continues to shoot at a high clip.
Dunn kicks to Lopez. Tipped away. Back to Dunn. Pass to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Levine. From deep. That one, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Nance finds Johnson. Now Sexton. Back to Johnson. Shoots a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
Well, Greg, I think the best approach is a solid motion offense, a lot of back cuts, ball movement side to side. Against a team with this kind of defense, good movement is always the key to breaking them down.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Showing assertiveness inside. I mean, you got to commend the smaller Dunn for being strong down there. How about the point guard position? A lot like the quarterback. You need a team to put the ball in your hands and trust you to run the show, especially down the stretch. Last season, the Bulls handed Chris Dunn the keys. He seized the opportunity.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. And Dunn, the 5th pick back in 2016, voted by his fellow draftees as the favorite to win Rookie of the Year. But, Chris, it took until year 2 in Chicago for him to break through.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this game is all about getting better, finding the right situation. He still has to become a little more efficient as a player, cut down on his turnovers, improve his shot-making abilities a little bit, but he's delivering on his potential as a two-way player.
Well, despite finishing with only 27 wins last season, the Bulls put up more shots than any other team in the NBA.
Yeah, they were first in field goal attempts, but only 23rd in makes. That's why they were last in field goal percentage. But this is what you get with so many young shooters.
Now Parker, after Kyle Korver missing on that last three-pointer.
That's his first personal foul.
The Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Last on the first.
And he can't get the first one. And it's tied up with that one. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Passes it to Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, and the shot goes in. Nance has got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the job Nance has done to try to make himself into a more consistent offensive threat?
Lopez kicks to Parker. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Outside Korver, the pass to Sexton. Puts up a three. Here's Thompson. Outside for Korver. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Korver's got 6 points.
If you do not respect that Kyle Korver has been making a living as a sniper from deep, then you haven't been doing your studying. You don't know the scouting report.
Now here's Levine. 20 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Korver against Levine. And stolen by Dunn. In the corner, it's Levine. Pass to Portis. Knocked loose and stolen by Sexton. From past the arc. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Buries the jump shot. Sexton's got his first points of the night.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Portis kicks to Lopez. Levine with it. Now defended by Korver. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Connects from three-point range. Dunn's got his third basket of the night right there. Cavaliers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Levine against Korver. Thompson left side. Back to Korver. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Sexton. Defense right on him. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Chicago with the ball. Dunn looking over the floor. It's stolen by Nance. 3-on-3. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Outside Portis. The dish to Parker. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Johnson. And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 2. Here's Levine. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
And not much you can do on defense. I mean, sometimes Levine is just a little faster down there.
Sexton the pass to Clarkson. And Nance kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Sexton. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Thompson. Thompson goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Right wing. Carter on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Parker drives in, and that one, good. Parker's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Clarkson against Parker. Thompson dishes to Clarkson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, we saw no matter what they tried offensively, the opponent just had the answer.
And in a big way. This was a blowout. The players, coaches, everyone is to blame.
For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Clarkson looking for an opening. Here's the floater. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Throughout his career, Jordan Clarkson has always been able to score.
You're right, Kevin. And throughout his career, he's always been a guy that can hurt you from outside, mid-range, and in the paint as well. He's a natural scorer when he has the ball in his hands. I mean, he's very adept at navigating traffic and can twist and turn his body to protect the ball. And he gets a shot up inside anytime he wants.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loop shots.
The first free throw is good. Chris, when you played against a team that you had played on before, did you feel any extra motivation to do well against them?
Always. They always got the business. Whether it was I left Golden State and went to Washington, had to give them a triple-double and 40 there. Whether it was after I left Washington, had to come back and give them a triple-double.
Yeah.
And beat them bad and hug the crowd after. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of motivation. You definitely want to make sure you give your ex-team the business and make them regret, at least for the 24 hours until the next game, that they let you go.
I love that thought process. That's fun. Now here is Carter. No points in the game yet for him. Dunn kicks to Holiday. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Osman. Passes it to Clarkson. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Hill. Got a piece of it. Now Thompson. He's averaged. Look at that shot! How did that go in?
I don't even get it. What just happened?
Dunn kicks to Valentine. Carter outside. Inside. Fade away. That one goes in. Dunn's got 13.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Holiday against Clarkson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. And with Clarkson as good as he is outside, Greg, he prefers to shoot off the dribble than on the catch.
Yeah, and it's why Clarkson gets labeled a high-volume, low-efficiency guy. Terrific on catch-and-shoot chances. I think if he played more towards his strengths, he could put together a career year.
Dunn against Hill. Dunn outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here is Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside. Valentine with it. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Dunn against Hill. And it's Dunn penetrating. And he gets it to go. Dunn's got 17 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Dunn? Averaging about 19 points, almost 4 steals and 4 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? We'll see.
Hill, no good. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now the pass to Dunn. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The shot by Holiday, no good. To the middle. Holiday with the block. Dunn outside. Pass to Felicio. His first shot coming late. It's Chicago with another bucket. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Clarkson kicks to Thompson. Back to Clarkson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And going to the free throw line will be Clarkson. Confident move there.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the 2nd round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Chicago trailing here. Dunn passes to Holiday. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Felicio kicks to Carter. Stolen by Clarkson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
Free throw good. Clarkson. Here's Dunn. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
Carter up top. Here's Felicio. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Back right after this. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor on the defensive end.
That's something I relish. It's something unique. It's something to take pride in, that you have all your teammates back on the defensive end, and when it gets down to it, you're kind of that last line of defense. And obviously, defense is a team-oriented ideal, but there's something fun about that. I think there's something competitive about that.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense on every possession.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
hustling on that offensive glass. That's led to a number of second-chance points.
Well, obviously, that was the game plan coming in. Be physical right off the rip.
Dunn and Holiday team up in the backcourt. Carter out there with Valentine. And it's Felicio in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Hill after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Hill looking it over. Poke loose, taken away by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. In the corner, Valentine with it. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Valentine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hill finds Fry. Now Clarkson, defended by Carter. The kick out to Hill. 4 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Misses off the left iron. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Felicio, the pass to Holiday. Knocked away and taken away by Johnson. Clarkson bounce pass. On against Hill. He kicks it to Fry. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Hill, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, and it's Dunn in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. Dunn's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Fry passes to Clarkson. And another miss by Cleveland.
No 3-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
And Holiday kicks to Felicio. And stolen by Fry. Outside Hill. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Carter left side. Over Johnson. No good from the wing.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Shots good by Clarkson.
This is what Clarkson is capable of. Certain nights where he carries you with his scoring.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
Well, there's too many empty possessions. I mean, they struggle to keep any kind of momentum going.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Robin Lopez is checked in for Felicio. Portis comes in for Carter. Parker's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dunn. And then for Cleveland, Harry Nance is checked in for Osman. And it's Sexton in for Clarkson. And here's Sexton after Jabari Parker made that last 3-pointer. Here's Johnson. No good. Great D that time from Portis. The Bulls leading by 3.
How about Zach LaVine? I mean, signing a big new contract this summer. Listen, that ACL injury he had, that's in the rear view. Obviously a lot riding on his health and return to form, but he's put in the work.
And that one's good. Parker.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now, here's Sexton. 8 points his last outing. High, arcing shot. Valentine grabs the board. And LaVine seems to be at full strength. His vertical leap testing even higher, if we can believe that, even higher, Chris, than it did in the pre-draft combine.
He's a hard worker. His scoring efficiency lacked a little bit last season, but he was trying to get his game right after injury. Look, we know his potential as far as scoring that ball. The floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And here is Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 3. They can't stop the run with that one.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
And stolen by Sexton. Here's Johnson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
Now, here's Portis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Levine wide open. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And Nance kicks to Sexton. The dish to Hill. Now, here's Fry. Lopez covering. Now Sexton. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Valentine passes to Levine. Over Sexton. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
Chris, you've played in so many big moments, pressure-filled moments. When you look around the league, who are the guys, if you were coaching or on their team, who are the guys you'd want to take the last shot? And I'm going to exclude yourself because I know you'd like that last shot. But give me some guys who you could see doing it if you played with them.
Let's just go through the history. Let's go to KD and him coming down on that left side in the finals, shooting a 3, walk-in dribble, shooting a tough 3. And he's done that in 2 big games in the last few seasons. So let's go with KD. How about Steph? Yes. Let's go with his teammate Steph Curry from anywhere on the floor, hit you with big 3s or layups. Okay, let's go to Harden out there in Houston. We know what he can do late in the game. And then if I just like a running one-hander to my left side while looking left and shooting right with the floater off the top of the grass, I'm going to that man, LeBron James, at the last second. We got some great players in this league. It's great to be a fan, Kevin. There's some good basketball going on, man.
It is. We're lucky, huh? Yeah. Here's Levine. Larry Nance making his last shot. Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by Fry. It's Hill, top the key. And stolen by Portis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Here is Korver after the Bulls pick up 2. Great open look there. Sexton's got 5 now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Levine finds Portis. Lopez outside. Pass to Valentine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Levine can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. Pass to Fry. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. Nance. And Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Levine kicks to Portis. Lopez outside. Parker outside. Now here's Lopez, guarded by Fry. Levine can't hit. Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Hill. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right to the rim.
Levine passes to Portis. Lopez outside. Outside, Levine. And there's the pass to Valentine. And just miss after miss right now. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Sexton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He hasn't been his best this quarter. Parker against Korver.
Parker outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a moment to see numbers for Lopez, averaging about 4 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
And that one falls for Parker. Chicago making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Portis. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Denzel Valentine. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. Osman comes in for George Hill. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Sexton. And Parker drops them both. Chris, you played for 5 different teams, a couple of them multiple times. How long do you think it takes to feel comfortable in a new situation for a player?
I tell you, Kevin, that's such a hard tightrope to play. I remember going to different teams, and you have to understand the culture of the team. You have to understand who their best players are already. You have to understand the style of play, and building trust takes time from both sides. So usually you'll come into a situation and you want to make sure that you're showing that you're a great teammate. And so usually in that area, teammates are saying, wait a minute, we brought you over here. We want you to be that guy that we traded for, the guy we just signed or recruited. We were a fan of you. Do the things that you do great. We'll catch up with you. So a lot of it starts with mutual respect, and that means mutual deferment. And then after, while you're both deferring, you're like, wait, we got to win some games. Okay, you be you, I'll be us. We'll all do it together. And kind of once you get over that kind of fine dance in the beginning, that icebreaker, usually that's when things start rolling.
And so here is Chicago. The Cavaliers making the shot. Levine, good.
So precise off the pass. I mean, this is a shot Levine continues to knock down time and time again.
Osman kicks to Clarkson. He feeds it to Nance. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Nance. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Felicio's checked in for the Bulls. Chris Dunn comes in for Levine. Pass to Thompson. Korver kicks to Osman to the inside. 1:14 left in the second quarter. And the dunk by Parker.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Thompson passes to Osman. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Osman. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Clarkson. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Done outside. Outside Holiday. They get a hand on it. Clock at 6. From deep. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Here's Dunn. He's got 20. That shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T. Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago, a time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Cavaliers leading. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Nance and Thompson are up front. Kyle Korver is out there with Sexton. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Now, here's Sexton. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That'll be his second foul of the game. LaVine against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J. With the clock winding down and the jam by Larry Nance.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, fellas, a putback like that is always a big swing, not just in terms of points, but the momentum too.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take, and he lives mostly inside the paint, and still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to kind of gone away.
Here's Dunn following the basket by Colin Sexton. Portis finds LaVine. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Parker's shot is off.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Here's Sexton. No good on that one. Dunn with some nice D.
Now look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Rebounded by Korver. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Sexton. Thompson outside. Kicks it to Korver. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, that catch-and-shoot game of Korver is lethal. His ability to immediately fire off the pass as good as it gets.
Chicago calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second-chance points.
Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Cavaliers.
And it's really been a big night for that backcourt. They've given their guards as much freedom as they want, and over again, those guys have come through.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How about Portis, a draft day steal in 2015, the 22nd pick? Now look, he's got size, skill, no fear. He brings a confidence and a toughness that you love to see.
That free throw, no good. And Bobby Portis suspended, Chris, the first 8 games of last season for his altercation with Nikola Mirotic.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to, take that mistake back. But at the same time, that aggressiveness, I mean, if channeled in the right way, that'll help him on the court.
Good on the second free throw.
Now, whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
Johnson against Parker. Johnson outside. Korver kicks to Johnson. Clock at 4. It's on target from the high post. Johnson's got his third basket of the night right there. Bulls trail by 11. Dunn passes to Portis. Lopez outside. Inside. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Lopez. 16 points for Jabari Parker.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
And they're going to need even more out of him with the score being what it is.
Now here's Korver. 9 points in the game so far. Sexton's shot is good.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Levine finds Portis. Back to Levine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
He's excellent at slashing to the bucket. When Levine attacks like this, he forces the D's hand.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Levine.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
And the Bulls making a change here. Valentine's checked in. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hill comes in for Kyle Korver. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Last season, CWAB, the league implemented rules for resting starters. Has that had any effect in your opinion so far?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think that this should be something that's held in the locker room, that if you're a player and you're hurt or if you're tired, that you and your coach should be able to talk about it and definitely manage your body the way that a coach should. But I don't think that this should be something that's just out on the table that I can take a rest day. It's just never been in the game. This is a new precedent. But I do love what the commissioner and the NBA has tried to do is address the issue because it was getting out of hand, resting players, especially on national televised games. If I'm a fan and I'm coming there to watch my favorite player and you're not playing there tonight and I've saved up for these tickets for months, gotten good grades, done everything my dad has said to do, and he's taking me to the game and you don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a big letdown.
That's sad.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Levine kicks to Portis. The feed now to Dunn. Back to Portis. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Portis has got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Sexton the pass to Johnson. And Hill has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his third foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Carter comes in for Robin Lopez. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Chris Dunn. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Clarkson's checked in. Hill inside, guarded by Holiday. Lets it fly. Hill, no good.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Bulls knocking down the three. He kicks it to Clarkson. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Nice ball handling by Clarkson. Good shooter off the dribble.
Holiday finds Portis. Carter at the elbow. Levine inside the three-point line. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Levine's got 15 points.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Levine. 15 points in the game. Holiday looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Hill kicks to Thompson. Passes to Clarkson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
The Cavaliers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Felicio's checked in for Portis. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Johnson.
One shot behind the lanes.
On the free throw, no good.
But Kevin, look at Hoiberg's offense. Wide open, up-tempo. It's no wonder why the Bulls put up more shots than any other team in the league.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Well, Chris, with Hoiberg, we knew this is what we'd be seeing from him after watching his teams in college.
Oh, yeah, he likes players who can bring multiple aspects to the table. I mean, he wants to score early in the clock with little false action. He's known to have one of the deeper playbooks in the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, Justin Holiday. How about this, man? You got to love it. The Holiday brothers. Congratulations, Mama Holiday. Oh, you too, Dad. But look at this. Justin Holiday, 14 months older than his brother, Drew Holiday. Justin's route to the league was more winding, though. Time in Europe, the G League, 5 teams is in many seasons. But who cares? You're in the league, baby.
And Holiday last season by far the most minutes of his career.
Oh, starting on a Bulls team that was one of the worst in the league. You're going to get time. You're always going to be down. You're always going to be fighting for the league. You got to keep your best players in there. But look, it still was a definite confidence boost for him.
Basket good.
There you go. Playing under control. Clarkson with the nice floater over the top.
Levine kicks to Felicio. There's the pass to Valentine. Back to Felicio. Clarkson against Holiday. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Holiday's got 8.
Up and under and in. I mean, thinking on the fly with the double clutch.
Clarkson passes to Fry. Clarkson against Holiday. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Cavaliers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Bulls trail by 9. Levine dishes to Holiday. Carter with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. He tries for 3. And it's Osman missing. Chicago's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Hill against Levine. Here's Carter. That's tipped.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Well, sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Now here's Valentine. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Clarkson. Bucket is good. Clarkson's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Holiday against Clarkson. Holiday finds Levine. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
Osman, the pass to Clarkson. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Pass to Hill. Shot clock at 5. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
The Bulls making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Frye. And it's Corver in for George Hill. Carter kicks to Levine. Pass to Parker. Outside Holiday. The 15-footer. He doesn't hit that one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Nance passes to Osman. Drops in the tray. Osman's got 5.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
Well, they continue to extend the lead. Terrific play on both ends of the court.
Now here is Carter. Dishes it to Levine. Passes it to Felicio. Corver against Parker. Here's Levine, and he lays it straight in. He's got 17.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 31. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Jordan Clarkson taking 2 shots.
Two shot.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 16-point game. Outside Holiday. Parker looking around. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 16. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dunn and Holiday team up in the backcourt. Carter out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Parker in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And this is what teammates expect from their point guards. Dunn, pacing the offense well there.
Here's Osman. Jabari Parker making his last shot. Thompson dishes to Clarkson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Bulls trail by 16. Dunn kicks to Lopez. And the pass to Holiday. Parker finds Holiday. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in.
At the line for the Bulls. One shot.
One shot.
That free throw good from Holiday. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's Osman. Kicks it to Thompson. He dishes it to Sexton. With the teardrop, he lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Down low. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And stolen by Dunn. To the inside, knocked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams that are going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Back to Thompson. The dish to Sexton. And he drops it in from the low post. Sexton's got 9 points here in the second half. Bulls trail by 15. Dunn passes to Lopez. Back to Dunn. And no good that time. Good D by Thompson. For Cleveland, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Sexton. Thompson looking for an opening. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 9 assists now tonight. Well, Chicago has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Some changes for Chicago. Bobby Portis is checked in for Carter, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Justin Holiday. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Cleveland. LaVine against Korver. LaVine finds Portis. Here's Dunn, and he's good on the 3-ball. Dunn's got 23 points.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Right side, Korver. There's the 3. LaVine with the rebound. LaVine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Feeds it to Parker. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Dunn passes to Portis, and the foul called on Joe Johnson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Cleveland on defense. The lead is 15. LaVine kicks to Portis. Out to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Releases.
Thompson doesn't just rebound efficiently. He's strong. He's a savvy defender thanks to his long arms. But just the presence of the D in the lane is enough to make him short-arm that layup.
And here's Korver from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
It's stolen by Korver. Now here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Korver against LaVine. Not too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big man. Being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy. I can trust it that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, you know, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in them now.
Now, here's Dunn. Outside Portis. Yep, that one goes.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Korver kicks to Thompson. Now here's Sexton. Dunn covering. Thompson dishes to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Johnson can't get it to go.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
And Parker, here we go. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Parker's got 22 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Sexton. To the paint, here's Johnson. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Portis kicks to Levine. Pass to Parker. Six to shoot. Over in the corner, Portis. From deep. Levine can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Johnson, a wide open look. Again, the miss by Johnson. Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton.
The combination of speed and power Dunn possesses is impressive. I mean, sometimes the D doesn't know how to guard him.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
There's no question Dunn is a great athlete, but he must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. That's tipped. Johnson against Levine. Korver gets a wide open look. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 20. Dunn kicks to Portis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
This speaks to how strong Portis is. It's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Portis. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson against Parker. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
It's just been one of those nights for him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Now, here's Sexton. Now, here's Korver. Passes it to Sexton. Korver finds Thompson. Korver bounce pass. The shot by Sexton, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Levine looking around. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Lopez passes to Parker. He can't hit that time. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Johnson outside. That one drops for him.
Timeout.
Chicago calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jordan Clarkson.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He came off the bench to give them a major boost and prevent 2 straight losses. That's just the kind of contribution you're hoping to get from your bench. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. There's the pass to Portis. Lopez against Thompson. Parker kicks to Levine. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
2 minutes.
And here's Clarkson. Back to Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Johnson kicks to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson.
And this is one area where Dunn flat out dominates. His defense is often consistent and intimidating.
Parker passes to Dunn. No good on the triple. Cleveland leading by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Now, here's Dunn after the miss from Joe Johnson. Parker outside. The 3-ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Cavaliers ball.
Chicago making some changes. Felicios checked in for Lopez. Valentine comes in for Portis. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Chris Dunn. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. Decker comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kyle Korver. Here's Johnson, takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Now here's Johnson to the paint. Fry. He gets that one.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Now Levine. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Joe, congrats on the win. A lot of back and forth tonight, some good runs on both sides. How did you guys finally take control?
We just picked up our energy and effort. We was able to get some stops, got out in transition, started making a few shots, and it just kind of got contagious.
Great job, Joe. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Sports.